Hello, everyone. Come say hi, Locky. Hey, everyone. How are you doing? We have a new game today
Yeah, it's very exciting.
to show you guys, featuring Alex, which came before. How are you doing, Alex?
I'm very good. How
This
are you?
time not failing at battles. This time doing
this time
something
a
great.
game I actually know about. So
Nice.
hopefully I can do better at this than I did at battles since I helped make it. But fingers crossed. There are surprises every day.
So what are we seeing now?
So this is our new game. This is a special game called Endless Adventure, which is a procedurally generated adventure and exploration based game.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting thing. We've been working on it for about the past year with Lee, who did Monkey City. And it's sort of been a little secret shadow project in the bowels of Ninja Kiwi with just the two of us. So it should hopefully be quite different from anything you guys have seen
I've been
before.
seeing it quite a while in the office while you guys are developing. It really looks interesting. I haven't played it much, so there's not much I can say other than ask you questions. Why don't you show us?
Absolutely. So we wanted to go for like a really sort of distinctive kind of look. So it's all got this very Victorati kind of style. We'll just breeze through the tutorial a little bit because the real fun of the game is running around and exploring and seeing anything. So we have a lot of combat in the game and a lot of things to pick up and collect. And so you'll find as you run around, the world is just full of all of these different things that are super fun to explore and pick up. You'll just sort of be compulsively clicking on everything for the whole time.
Nice. And then you have weird creatures you have to kill.
Yeah. So as you explore, you'll find the world is full of all of these creatures. So sometimes these, you get squid people, you get dog people, dolphins, and every time there's something a little bit new and different.
Yeah, so I guess we're not trying to make a lot of sense on
just
what's
whiz through this because the best experience would be for you to start now and just sort of go into the world
so
and have a look at what you can find. Yeah.
So I can click and drag.
Yep. And then because we're playing on PC at the moment, but if you right click, you'll do a little dive roll, and then your first little dude. I think. Well, that one was friendly. The little
nothing friendly.
Turtle? No, he's not friendly anymore. You stabbed him. Look, he's unhappy. Well, now he's a steak, so I guess he's probably as unhappy as he's ever going to get. But
I'm glad I'm not going to eat only apples.
No. So you can actually feed those creatures and make them your pets, and they'll follow you around and they'll help you out.
What does this mean?
You killed your pet, Bruno. You killed your pet.
Yeah, you killed him.
No, I killed my pet.
Not good.
Can I kill this?
Yeah. So this one is a friend. So this one's a special dude, and he's here to sort of get you a little bit into the game. So he's given you a little quest that you can do.
Okay. So I'm gonna find wood that way, I guess.
Yeah.
What's my character called?
Well, I'm gonna say he's called Bruno. You can call him
He must be awesome.
I must do with that hairstyle. It's a particularly good one. So every character starts off randomized, so your one won't particularly look like this. Your character will potentially look quite different.
You can customize it.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Do you want to customize it?
I want to get my wood.
No.
What did I find?
So that's a magic altar where you can make blast stones, but you need one of those little blue stones first.
To be able to get it.
So just if we grab that wood, yes.
There's one there.
Yeah.
Nice. Now I can make a bow.
Yep.
This it looks awesome.
It is quite cool.
Can I dive into a swimming pool?
No, but you can dive into the depths of this dungeon, and so.
No.
Dungeon. I can do a dungeon.
How?
So a dungeon is filled with sort of tougher creatures and more monsters and different kinds of stuff to collect. And so this one you'll find has these little ore mines. And as you collect, if you tap on them, you'll collect those little bronze kind of cubes, little bits of metal that you can smelt and make into weapons later on.
Oh, that's so many creatures. No, looks like I'm in trouble.
Yeah, maybe. So the main thing we wanted to do with the combat is sort of bring the action-orientedness that you get in some really slick, smooth games like Batman and the Arkham Asylum and the Shadow of Mordor games. We wanted to bring that feel onto a mobile device, and so we've got this sort of this like combo system where you can build up your combo, and as you do it, you get faster and faster, and as you kill guys, that you get a little bit of slow motion to sort of create this really
feels
sort of
pretty good.
Slick, fast feeling combat.
And even it feels like pre-arcade.
Yeah, a little
just
bit.
Move around.
You can definitely still get into trouble, and as you go further on, you'll find enemies that behave slightly differently and have bows and arrows and sort of grenades and all kinds of things that keep it feeling sort of exciting and fresh. Yeah,
I got my bow.
There we go.
Nice. So I can now switch to my bow.
Yep.
And can this be a pet? Oh no, this is not a pet.
That one. Yeah, you can probably feed him up as well.
No, he attacked me.
He's just scared. Look, he's just.
No, I'm scared. Isn't that how the world works? When you're scared, you attack.
I'm only in a very sad place.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So what you'll see these trees here. So they're procedurally generated as well, and as you keep exploring, you'll find areas that look really different, and that keep making it feel sort of fresh, like you're finding new places, and that creates just sort of like...
That's a different tree already.
Yeah. And so the different types of places have different things. So you'll notice these ones have these sort of like leaky green fruit things. I'm not quite sure what they'd be. But other areas will have different sets of things, and as you get further into the game, you'll find things which call for specific things. So you'll find like potions you can brew and villages where you can trade for things. So try feed this guy some fruit.
So no.
You can drag the fruit onto the animals, or drag your arrows onto the animals.
This one is attacking me, so I'm not going to feed him.
It's just a hug. That's what he wants.
Where's the other one? So I'm going to give you some fruit.
Yes, give him some fruit.
He's happy.
And then these little...
They won.
What are they? They're little sort of miniature elephants. Little anteater elephant hybrids.
Get the fruit. But eat it. Yay!
Yeah, so now those guys will follow you around. And I think they're too small to help you out in combat.
Okay. So they're somehow useless.
No. What are you...
But I leveled up.
Yeah, at the cost of innocent lives.
But no, I need to feed. Okay.
I'm not going to give you any more games if you're just going to kill everything.
I'll give you fruit. There you go.
They won't. They can remember. They know better than that.
But I didn't attack him.
But you attacked his friends.
I like
to
this
be
game.
friends with you if you violently attack my friends.
Yeah, man, you can see already that the environment already changed a lot.
Yeah. And so each sort of area has a different theme. And so as you explore further and further out, because the game it's called Endless Adventure, and it is actually pretty endless. You can go for ages and ages and ages, and eventually things will probably get too weird and distorted for you to be able to progress. But the further you go, the more strongly each sort of type of area resembles its theme. So this is sort of, I think this is sort of like a fiery themed area, which is why that guy's all red. And as you get further out, it will change. So it'll stop being trees and little grass on the grounds, and it'll start becoming sort of like pillars of fire and trees made like that look like lanterns and stuff like that. So if you tap and hold, you can actually charge up a shot, and that will do extra damage.
No, I missed a click.
No, he's not happy.
No, I'm not seeing my button right.
Are the toucan gazelle sort of attacking you?
Oh no, I touched the wrong button.
Technical
I won my... Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted my sword.
Yeah, so that guy is a sort of an archer type unit.
Yeah,
so
you can see he's shooting from far away.
Yeah. And so as you get deeper in addition to getting tougher, sort of the types of groups that you'll encounter and how they're laid out will change to provide that difficulty. So it's not just like a flat, the numbers get tougher kind of progression.
Yeah, man. I played it for a couple of minutes and I'm already enjoying it. Look at that guy. I found a boss.
Or did he find you?
I don't know.
I think this is a good decision. Let's go this way.
I'm definitely not ready to fight someone that big.
Oh, you can.
There's a lot
of skill in the combat, so you won't. So if you've got the skill, if you invest the time to get good and learn to use your dive roll tactically and sort of look at who's going to be attacking you, you can see those sort of like those white sort of sparks to let you know, hey, this guy's going to try and hit me. You can play a lot better and play a lot more aggressively and take out those big monsters quite early on.
Now I'm feeling like I chickened out.
Nah, you should go and see what you can do.
I think it's a good time to swap and let Locky play a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get Locky in.
So we're going to do a little cut and Locky will be back.
Okay, I'm here with Alex. This is looking awesome. I'm taking over from where Bruno left off. So this is my character. I'm curious that this kind of dodo bird thing has been following Bruno around.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about that at all?
Yeah. So all of the creatures have just a little bit of intelligence to them, so they're aware, who friend and foe is and who their sort of natural predators are.
Okay.
So that creature will, because you fed it some food, I think, at some point, or it might just...
It's the only creature that Bruno fed and didn't kill.
And then didn't immediately kill.
Yes. Yeah. So it's decided to stay.
Yep. And he'll follow you around.
That's pretty cool. And can we ride on him at all? No. That's all right. I was just curious because he kind of looks almost rideable. So we were talking before about being able to customize the look of our character. For that, I click on this bottom left satchel.
So this will open your main inventory.
Right.
And so this just grows and grows and grows. So there's none of that sort of tedious inventory management type stuff. You got stuff, it's just in here. And then over on the right of the screen, you've got a couple of icons.
Okay.
And so that red sort of pajamas icon there, that will take you to your character customizer.
Fantastic. So, whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. So here I need to, look, I can change the color of my skin even. I like orange.
Very in at the moment.
Yeah. Orange skin. Blue pants is cool. The eyes. The all-important eyes.
What have you got? Sort of a blue.
Sort of a blue-grey. Blue? Go for blue. Yeah. Eyebrows. Yep. Nice.
And then you've also got the sort of the broad shapes are over there on the left.
Ooh, I'm liking her.
So, yeah.
She's looking great. Okay, and then we can change. Oh, wow.
Remind you of your youth.
Yeah, now we're in business. So I feel like I'm looking good now. Now that I've befriended this creature, I can't shoot him, can I?
So if you double click on him, you will be able to fight.
Oh, I don't want to fight
and
though.
Depending on sort of what your relationship is, maybe he'll just be like, oh yeah, this dude made a mistake.
Yeah.
But maybe he'll realize actually what a horrible people we all are and run away and never return. I think he's indifferent now.
He's indifferent. Right, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. But could we try giving him some food?
Yeah, you can give him some food. And then different creatures eat different kind of food. So these are just your standard sort of prey animals.
Yeah.
But the predators, and even ones that are not naturally hostile to you, if you feed them, they'll catch on that you're potentially a friend, and they can actually help you out in combat.
He's looking pretty happy, isn't he?
Yeah,
that I fed him, and I think it looks like he wants to hang out with us. That's cool. So for you, what makes Endless Adventure special? What differentiates it from other games?
Yeah. So what I really like about it is that it is just a really nice, solid game. There's no adverts, there's no in-app purchases, there's nothing that's getting between you and it. There's no staggeringly exponential sort of XP curves. It's just a game that you can always pick up and always have a good time. And that it just feels nice. And then as well, we at least think we've done a really good job sort of translating the feel of the desktop games that we loved, exploring and fighting and crafting and all of those things. We feel we've done a pretty good job of translating that feeling to mobile so that it doesn't feel like a port. It doesn't feel like a limited version. It feels like this is what this game was always meant to be.
Right.
And it's just such a chill place. It's so easy to whip it out and then just relax and wander around and know that this is going to be a fun place to be.
Definitely. Do you know, I'm really enjoying this. Have you noticed that I've taken a somewhat different approach to Bruno's hack and slash slaying? Yeah. And I've actually, it looks like I've made...
You've got like a wolf squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's, I think that mouse... Oh, that's not a happy mouse. They fight amongst themselves.
Will they?
Yeah. So depending on where you find them... So
what about... See, my red life bar at the top, am I in danger right now?
Yeah, you're in a bit of danger. So you probably want to run away.
Get away.
Yeah, but you can see in the top left there, your knife and fork's getting a bit shaky there. So your character's basically starving.
Okay, what do I need to do?
So you've got some food in your inventory. You can eat the fruit and you can eat the steak.
How do I eat it?
Just by tapping on it.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
And so that will start. You see that blue bar there? Okay. That's your stamina, and you use that for things like your...
I do enjoy a good steak. Okay, I've eaten the steak. I'm loving the way the world's changing, and I'm finding the colours really, really beautiful.
Yeah. We didn't want it to be sort of like a symphony of brown. We wanted it to be like something that's like you pull it out, and it's just a beautiful place.
It's
and a different place every time. So
these things... These things look like they could be friendly.
They look a bit hostile.
Oh no, hold on. He's kind of bumped into me. Okay.
Bumped into you with his teeth, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And that mouse thing.
Yeah, well you should be, so now you've got your enough, you sort of had enough food that your stamina is regenerating, so you should be able to dive roll, and you should be moving a bit faster as well.
Okay, let's move a bit faster. We can outpace these critters. Although he seems to want to get me.
Yeah, so some creatures are faster than others, so you probably have good luck, sort of.
Oh, that one's throwing spears at me, and he looks dangerous. I think we might just get away.
Yeah, so the game gets more difficult the further out you go from the center.
Okay.
But that's also where the good stuff is, and so you will.
Is there a?
You will want to be on keeping an eye out for new equipment.
He looks dangerous.
And sort of the big bad wolf.
He does look.
He's got a whole grandma in there.
Hey, we leveled up.
Oh, yeah, pick up that. So that's the leather you make your armor out of.
What do I need to pick up?
There's that little green thing on the ground. Yeah, there we go.
Got it?
Yeah.
Cool.
But you're almost dead.
Oh no.
Run, Lucky, run.
Do you know I had a really... oh look, we're collecting mushrooms. We can definitely make something delicious with those.
Mushroom soup.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, hey, what's that?
Oh, he looks a bit unhappy. Oh dear. Oh,
maybe there's a couple of them too.
Yeah. We should kill them.
The combat,
we should kill them.
Should we? Okay.
Yeah.
The combat, I feel like I'm getting the hang of this fighting. Well, there's quite a few of them. But I'm keeping an eye on my life bar as well. Hey, he dropped something. Did I get it?
No, that you did, but that's not the kind of thing you want to get.
Okay. Whoops. Hey, there's a boss.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we just need to dive roll a little bit. There's like more and more of them, Alex. Hey, look at his attack.
So if you...
My life is kind of getting low now, isn't it? Ooh, that spear hit me. Oh no, I might die here. Oh no. Especially might die if this happens.
Number one cause of death. Clicking out of the window.
Those things are really fast. Oh.
They're sort of like killer rabbit.
Oh! Well, it had to happen. Prepare yourselves for death magic. What's this?
So
did you just found
kitted us out with a few more little bits and pieces.
No
so
way, Alex.
We can go find that boss again, and we can
take us back there.
Take care of him.
Avenge me, Alex. Avenge me.
Alright.
Let's see how combat is done. Oh. That kid.
I've lost the mouse.
Oh, that was happening to me before too. And that's right. On the tablet, I think it would be so much easier. You just touch the actual monster.
So we just made these purple blobs a bit smaller. We wanted to make it hard without just making enemies into bullet sponges, so they can, they get shields and ranged ups. This is not the time for a thimble.
This is not a thimble moment. But,
come here.
So have you killed the boss already? We haven't seen him. He's still there somewhere.
This is quite a high-level sword, so he's probably going to be a little...
He's probably mincemeat already. He was probably minced in those trees. I'm loving this dev magic. So how long would I have to play Endless Adventure before I would be likely able to craft that? Or is that a unique kind of set of gear?
So this is all stuff you'll be able to get, and it's not necessarily stuff that takes ages. So this armor, this is leather armor, so it's one of the first ones that you can get.
Okay.
But there are also a couple of other ones that I've got here. So we've got this sort of Crusader armor. I think this is copper Crusader armor.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So you can get weapons made out of. You can get weapons and armor made out of stone and leather.
Okay.
But then there's also copper, which is this one that we're working towards here.
Right.
And then there's a couple of other levels. I think there's about 5 different levels, and each one's just a little bit harder to get than the last.
That tell me that sword was doing a lot more damage than the sword that I was using.
More. So this is.
It wasn't just your extreme skill and prowess at combat compared to my own.
Well, it is still a skill-based game.
I know.
So there is still that opportunity, and we are still playing it on a PC, and it is definitely balanced more for a tablet. So you won't be losing your mouse when it's your finger.
That was the big problem for me, was losing my mouse. But yeah, definitely with the touch screen, that will not be a problem at all.
Yeah, and so this sword, I think it's a mithril sword, and so that's the second highest one, and you won't be getting that for a little while.
You've got to love mithril, the mystical metal that saved.
Yeah. But there is another level higher than that, which I'll let you guys find for yourself.
What tools have you used to develop this? I know that some of our team works with Unity on some games.
Yeah. So we're big users of Unity.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. And so it's just a really nice engine to work in. But if you are looking to get started, a lot of really good stuff has been done with an engine called GameMaker. And that's just set up a bit more so that you can sit down and you can make something.
Right.
And some people might tell you that that's a really, it's a simplistic game engine, but some of the best games I've played have been made in that. So Hyperlight Drift is a game maker game, Cave Story is a game maker game.
Okay.
You can make some really nice stuff, and you could just sit down and get pumping real quickly.
That's cool. It's a great tip.
So a lot of this game is based around sort of procedural generation, and that's a thing that has had a couple of sort of, we can get, oh gosh. So we'll get some of that, thank you. Some adamantite.
So he took our photos, did he?
Yeah. So we showed him our photos. So we've still got them. So they're still there in our journal. You'll notice we still have all of these. We've still got this one wherever they are.
So we get to keep our own record. It's our own photo journal.
Yeah, we get to keep them. And then he's just excited to see.
A photo album.
He's too old to explore on his own. So
and
he just wants to be a part of it.
He's like a scientific researcher. He's documenting things, and he's just really
the scholar.
It's a beautiful. I'm loving these creatures. So are they procedural or not procedural?
Yeah, so these are procedural as well. So what we wanted to do with that system is come up with something that just took what our artists could do and just amp that up. We didn't want to, sort of fall into the trap that games like No Man's Sky have done, where they use procedural generation as an end to its own.
Right.
It's fun to program, but it's not necessarily fun to play. So we've tried really hard to put the focus here on our artists.
Okay. Yeah, they're beautiful. I'm loving the creatures, loving this little guy that we're talking to. He's I feel like I'm in some alien universe right now, and to me that's a great sense of escapism that I get when I'm perhaps reading, a really good novel or something as well. Like I know it's a completely different medium, but it's just I'm sort of feeling the sense that I'm in another world.
Yeah.
And I don't. There are only certain experiences that give me that, or certain activities, I should say, that give me that kind of experience. And this is one of them. I feel.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to do.
It's really great, Alex. I love your work. It's awesome. Well, I can't wait till this game is released, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people, a lot of you guys watching this video, who are really curious to play this game as well. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I would just say that if you're after sort of more information about the game, we do have a Twitter going, and that's.
Ooh.
So that's getting, I think that's just at Endless Adventure.
Okay.
And that gets some special stuff about how the procedural generation works, and a bit of a behind-the-scenes look at what's going on, and we're going to keep updating that with new and exciting stuff as it comes.
Check in the description below the video. There's a link there.
Cool.
Fabulous. Well, thank you for your time, man. That was really, really cool. And maybe we can do another video with you on release day.
Yeah,
that would be super cool.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. Yeah, have more stuff to show.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks.
Yo, thanks, dude.